All right, everybody. Well, welcome to our second quick chat for Title Up. I'm Jessica Malarkey. I'm here with my partner in crime, Tracy Romine. We're going to be your hosts for this evening. If you don't know us, we're leadership development coaches here in the Southeast region. So we're coming to you from, well, I'm coming to you anyway from snowy Charlotte, North Carolina. So I want you guys to get ready for some fun, really exciting business building, team building information. Any questions that any of you might have or comments, please go ahead and put them in the chat box down there at the bottom. And we will be recording this call and it will be sent out to all of our registrants along with the link for our next session. So let's go over tonight's agenda. We're going to fittingly go over cold weather prospecting, so how we can still actively add representatives to our team, even if we can't be out in the field walking and talking for whatever reason that might be, like our snowy weather we've had here the past few days. We're going to touch on hot points, building your sale if you're really close to a hot point, which is the next earning level, and how to reach out to team members who are also close to those hot points, so how you can communicate with them as well. We've got incentives, so all those great things that we've got going on right now through Avon. And then, of course, we'll hit again on the leadership development program. So let's go ahead and get ready to title up. So first, let's hit the cold weather prospecting. Again, we've got a lot of snow out there. The kids are off school yet again tomorrow here, and I'm sure they are for a lot of you as well. So we want to make sure that we're actively building our business even when we can't be out recruiting. So we've come up and brainstormed some ideas to help you guys out. So the first thing is inviting potential recruits to upcoming meetings. Some of those meetings may include opportunity meetings, sales meetings, virtual team meetings. It could be team meetings that you're holding yourself or that your upline is holding. We've also got researching community events and planning. So big word there, right? Planning your walk and talks on your calendar. So when you're going to be out in the field, where are you going to be going? Are you going to set up at a vendor event? Is there a fair going on in your area? Do you just plan on going and walking around the flea market one Saturday? Whatever it may be, but planning for those events. Texting out referral inquiries. What does that mean? Who am I going to text? It could be texting your downline that aren't already leaders or don't really show much interest in being in leadership, or your customers. You can even send it out to your family and friends to see if they know someone who would benefit from the Avon opportunity. So removals is a huge one for me. If any of you know me, you know I really touch on removals a lot. So to do this, you can go into your Vibe under the Removals tab. Those representatives who are 26 campaigns or less from being removed and haven't had a prior balance can come back to Avon for free. So those are people that you really want to get with, right? And entice them with new incentives. You can even just entice them with the new Avon and everything we have going on. We're going to learn about RepFest and where that's going to be so we can hype them up with RepFest to come back. And then, of course, the new compensation plan. So some things you can do is hold some call-a-thons maybe with your downline in order to get everybody engaged and everybody calling these people, as well as old leads. So they may be personal leads that you guys all have stacked up with sticky notes, right, as we do, or maybe you're organized and keep it in a spreadsheet. It could also be ALMA leads, so those old ALMA leads. Again, using those call-a-thons, right? So really getting your team engaged with call-a-thons on days like today and yesterday, those cold, blustery days to maximize your business. One story I'd love to share with you is a representative that's currently in the leadership development program. She actually has been reaching out to old leads for the past year or so. I mean, she always reaches out to them, but she makes sure it's on her calendar to get with them at least every month, 2 months with new incentives, something new going on with Avon, a new product, Aspira, whatever it may be to entice them. And just so you guys know, just by reaching out to those old leads on a consistent basis, she was actually able to have 2 signups from leads that were over a year old just last week. So her words were, quoting her, never give up on your old leads, never close them out, never think they're not going to join, because you never know when their why could change. So just keep that in mind. We've also got your warm market. So encouraging your representatives to utilize or reach out to their warm market of their family, their friends, or using that old 40 by 40 that we have, that list, to start brainstorming other prospects, other possibilities. And you can do it yourself as well. It just gets us thinking, right? And of course, we all know we have social media. So you've got those message boards on social media, job boards. You've got those Facebook groups, of course, yard sale groups. I know a lot of representatives using Nextdoor for their community and reaching out to people via Nextdoor and those other Facebook and social media ways. So always be sharing your story via those posts, and don't forget about Facebook Live. So you could just do a quick snippet of your story, or congratulating one of your team members, and you never know who might see it and want to join the business. Definitely always keep it fun too, right? So we want to make sure we're keeping it fun. And what's more fun than a scavenger hunt? Nothing, right? So whether you're doing it at the mall, or you're around town, or you're online, right? I don't know if any of you guys have ever done an online scavenger hunt before, but in the materials over to the right of your screen, you can actually download the online scavenger hunt. And if you've never done it before, just so you know, you can change it to whatever you want. Rebecca says, so fun. I know I've done them in the mall and out and about before, but I've never done an online one. So I really love this idea. So just some examples of what you're going to share with your team are they could be targeting someone on social media wearing a baseball cap in their profile picture. Or maybe they're sharing a picture of their pets. Tracy can relate to that because she's always sharing pictures of her dog. So somebody would definitely be reaching out to her on a frequent basis. Another one I really love that you guys probably aren't thinking about is, what if somebody's on there and they're selling children's clothes on a yard sale board, right? That's probably somebody who needs money, who needs extra income, right? So definitely be looking at them to share the opportunity. But I love the idea of this online scavenger hunt, and make sure you're downloading it and sharing it with your team to really create excitement and do something different. We're always looking for something different to do, and I think this definitely is it. If you've done it before, I would love to hear it in the chat box. So give us a woohoo. It worked great. It's fun. Can't wait. We'd love to hear from you. So great. So this is, if my slide will ever advance. So this is a sneak peek at one of our modules in the leadership development program. It's conversational selling, one of my favorites, because not only does it help you develop your skills with sales, it also is really going to help you when prospecting. And then it comes full circle when you build your team and you start to coach your team. So let's kind of take a look at it. So we've got the GROW model. Again, I'm just giving you a little tiny sneak peek, just a snippet. So G is getting to know the person and their needs. So really learning about them, really uncovering what they need and what they want. R is recommending the right Avon solution based on those needs that you just learned about this person. And then you've got O, offering relatable stories that demonstrate your belief. So what's your story? Why are you with Avon? What's it doing for you? Or what is it doing for one of your representatives or someone that you know in Avon? Can you share their story? And then the W, working to establish next steps. So what's that looking like? Are you inviting this person to an opportunity meeting? Are you inviting them to coffee next week because they just want to learn more? Are you meeting them tomorrow to sign them up? Or are you signing them up right now and getting them started? Aren't you guys so excited about this? I love conversational selling. Here's a little bit more of it. Again, this is all I'm giving you, just a little teaser. So digging deeper. Find out what matters most by listening with questions. In order to build a relationship and gain trust, you have to dig deeper. You have to find out what matters by listening with those questions. So here's a few open-ended questions to really get your prospect talking. So here's just a couple. Why is making new friends important to you? Wow, right? You're going to open up a can of worms, aren't you? What would more flexibility in your day mean to you? Oh my gosh, we would all love that, wouldn't we? I mean, you can run more errands, you can do things you love to do. Who knows? It's just going to open up the dialogue. What would more money mean to your family? Right? Oh, huge one. Oh my gosh, I can actually afford to send my son to college without having to take out loans. I can pay my electric bill, whatever it may be. You can now link everything that this person's telling you to the right Avon solution for them. So I'm really excited to share that with you because, again, it's one of my favorite modules in the leadership development program. So now we're going to maximize your earnings with the Avon Hot Points. I know you guys, when you saw the agenda, you were like, what is this? What is this Hot Points, right? So did you know when you sell just a little bit more, you can significantly increase your earnings? And I've got to say, this little worksheet really tells it all. It's amazing. I'm just going to go through a couple of the examples for you so you can really see what it can do not only for you, but for your team members, and then in turn, the team sales, right? So let's just look at that first one. So let's say you or somebody on your team had $132 sales. That's a 20% earnings level, right? So you're basically earning $26.40 and you're paying Avon $105.60. So let's just say you added $18 to that sale. That's nothing, right? It's like one fragrance, not even. That's two fragrances. So let's just say then your sales at least $150. Your earnings level just went to 30% with only adding $18. You're now earning $45. And guess what? You're actually paying Avon 60 cents less. So whether you got a customer to get something else, or whether you just decided to get $18 worth of free product that you can either keep, sell, give away as incentives, whatever it may be, you don't want to be missing out on that. And I know so many people are because they're not sure about these earnings levels. So just one more example. Let's take that $465 one. So $465. 35% earnings level. You're earning we'll round it up, $163. You're paying Avon $302.25. You're only adding $35 to that sale. Again, it could be one moisturizer, right? You sold one a new moisturizer. Now your sales at $500. You're now at that 40% earnings level. You just earned $200, right? Almost $40 more just with that $35, right? And then you're paying Avon $2 less. $2 less. So just really be thinking about that when you're getting super, super close to that next earnings level. And I do want to just take you into how you can educate your team on this as well. Obviously, you're going to share this with them, right? But you also want to ensure that you have the right words to say and you know how to go about it. So each campaign, what you'll do is you'll pull up the Vibe report for your representative sales. You're going to really look at those sales and identify who is close to a hot point. And then you're going to send them either a text or an email with that attachment, which that attachment, again, is in your materials. So make sure you get that in there. And I actually have it in a picture format, so you'll be able to put it right into a text message. So what you'll do is attach that. And then, of course, the fortune's in the follow-up, right? So by reaching out to your team members to make sure they understand what you're talking about. And then, of course, by doing that and following up and following all of these steps, you're just going to watch your team sales soar. So here's some words to use, and you guys might want to just take a little screenshot of this or a picture with your phone, but this is basically what a quick text message would look like, or an email that you can save to your computer. You don't have to recreate the wheel every time, right? But you would say something like, based on your campaign 3 sales, you were so close to a hot point. And of course, you're going to write, what does that mean, right? Because they probably don't know. By increasing your sales by just a small amount, again, feel free to write that amount. It could be $18, right? They're at the 132 and they go up to the 150, right? So by only $18, you can increase your earnings, and this could be more money in your pocket. Or you could utilize it as, or you can get free products for yourself, right? So whatever the verbiage is that you want to use, you just want to make sure you're conveying that and getting across the point. And then you would say, take a look at the information I sent you. Again, you're going to attach that or put that picture in there, right, of the hot points. And then take a look at it. Let's schedule a time to chat so I can give you some more details. So they'll have the worksheet. You're going to entice them, right? Because they're thinking, oh, more money. Oh, free product. Yeah. So in turn, they're getting more earnings or the free product. They're getting more sales for them, which makes them closer to President's Club, right? And then in turn, your team sales are growing, right? So you're going to see a huge increase in team sales if you're starting to follow this. So great. Well, now I'm actually going to let you guys hear from Tracy. I think I've done enough talking, right? You guys have heard enough of me. So she's going to give you some more ideas and more ways to title up. Tracy?
Thanks, Jessica. Wow, I am loving those hot points to maximize your earnings. And I was just thinking about something when you were talking. What a great way for the leaders to do recognition with their downline, to say, hey, I see you, I see what you're doing. Just having that extra, if someone noticed that I needed $18, wow, they must really care about me and my business. So take that time to recognize them as well. And if anyone needs any help understanding the hot points a little more clearly, just reach out to your coach, and I'm sure they'll be glad to help you. Anyway, I'm Tracy Romine, and I'm so happy to be here tonight for this Title Up Quick Chat. And if you didn't know already, these leadership development coaches, we are your biggest cheerleader. We are here beside you all the way in the trenches, supporting you and rooting for you to make your dreams a reality. So let's get this ball rolling and chat about Avon's current incentives. Everyone loves a good incentive. Incentives, they give us that extra fire to push hard. It's like the icing on the cake of our business. So we're going to start with Aspira and Shake It Up. Go ahead, Jess.
I'm here, girl. It's not. There we go. I was clicking it. I promise. See, I clicked it too hard. I'm sorry.
So go ahead, you glow getters. Let's shake up those sales. You'll earn Aspira branded merchandise when you increase your prior year award sales during campaigns 1 through 5. Now, we all know what branded merchandise can do for your business. Just wearing it out and about in your daily activities. So just having that branded merchandise is so important. We only have 3 campaigns left to earn those great headphones. There's hats. I love the apron. I think it's so cute. The tote bags and more. And I believe there's a sneak little hint that there's some wellness retreat going to be added to this Shake It Up incentive. Don't quote me, just pay attention. It's going to be coming soon. We also have a lot of big things happening with Avon, and it's just such an exciting time to be with us. So also the Shake It Up sales tracker, it's now available on the Shake It Up Your Sales incentive page on your avon.com. And, that's really all I can say about it. But you guys, we only have those 3 campaigns to really make a difference. So, but let's talk about the cute thing, this cute little Avon pin. And all you have to do is place an order from campaign 1 to campaign 13. And I hope you guys are already on track. We're in campaign 3, so that means you had to place an order in 1, 2, 3 so far. But that's like taking candy away from a baby. The keys to success are consistency, getting in the habit to placing an order every campaign, no matter what the size, is your key to success. And this is a great way for us to train our new people to Avon and even remind ones that have been around for a while to place that order. It makes a big difference. And the Avon pen is really cute, and you can put it anywhere, on your purse, on your shirt. You can put it on a hat, whatever you want to do. The whole point is everyone you meet needs to say, that's my Avon representative. But for more information on the details, you can also go to youravon.com at the Success Center. All right, let's go on to the big kahuna, the Cruise Like a Boss, Jess.
Woohoo!
The countdown is on for the time of your life. How many campaigns are left, Jess?
3, 4. You wrote 4. 4. Just kidding.
4 campaigns. Don't get left behind on dry land. You deserve a vacation. Okay, guys. I know some of you are thinking, I'm not going to make it, but yes, you are. You have to know how many points do you need, divide it by 4, break down the points needed by those campaigns. What actionable steps can you take? Who can you partner with? Who are you going to influence? What will you do daily to ensure that you are playing Jack and Rose on the Titanic? Oh, I mean on the Royal Anthem. No, you're not going to drown. It's not the Titanic, sorry. But you know, we only have those 4 campaigns, and you don't want to miss out. We have a lot of representatives that have already earned this cruise. They've already earned it for 2. If they can do it, you can do it. There really is nothing stopping you, and you still have time. Get with your upliner coach. I want you to call your coach tonight. Wake them up out of bed and say, hey, 4 campaigns left. I want to be on that cruise. Help me. I'm ready. Okay? All right. And you definitely don't want to miss out on the next Leadership Development Coach class that starts February 12th. Jess has talked a lot about it. I've talked a lot about it. Guys, this is a sisterhood. The time that we can get together and learn from each other is just as important as the coach program. We really have a great time sharing and learning. All you have to do to sign up is go to Vibe under the Business tab. Many of our leaders are seeing so much success. I cannot tell you how many titles I have moved. I haven't moved, but I have helped support move since they have taken these coach classes. People have reached their sales goals by implementing the tools that they are learning every day. So you'll have to turn in for our next Title Up. Our next Title Up webinar, Jess, is January 30th. And I know you're in for a treat with Sharona. Who's joining Sharona?
We've got Mariella.
Awesome. And that's Tuesday, January 30th at 7:30 for our ongoing quick checks every Thursday. And the coaches are bringing this to you just as another way of supporting you guys. And that about wraps us up, everybody. We're going to leave you with a quick quote about makeup nourishes the soul. And I know we have a lot of other things that nourish the soul, but you know, there's nothing better than a great red lipstick to give everybody that power that they need to get through their day. Thank you for joining us tonight, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
Bye.